Morning. This is going to be a little longer recipe because I'm going to teach you how to make eggs. We're going to start off with boiled eggs, then we're going to soft boiled eggs, scalloped eggs, shired eggs, scrambled eggs, poached or dropped eggs. I prefer dropped eggs, but poached eggs. And then ending the recipe with good old simple fried eggs. This is going to be a little longer one, so it's going to teach you simples. We all simples. I'm working for the author of Cookbook of Spells, so hey, doesn't say much for me. Gotta be a little simple to be reading these recipes, I tell you. They're strange and unusual, unusual recipes. Okay, here it goes. Eggs, many different types of recipes. Okay, boiled eggs. Eggs for boiling cannot be too fresh or boiled too soon after they are laid. Laid. But rather a longer time should be allowed for boiling a new laid egg than for one that is 3 or 4 days old. You never know how old they are in the grocery store, so I'm sure they're a lot older than that. Have ready a pan for boiling water. Put the eggs into it gently with a spoon, letting the spoon touch the bottom of the saucepan before it is withdrawn, that the egg may not fall and crack. For those who like eggs lightly boiled, 3 minutes will be found sufficient. 3 or 3/4 to 4 minutes will be ample time to set the white nicely. And if you like hard eggs, 6 or 7 minutes will not be found too long. Should the eggs be unusually large, God, this guy makes me crack up sometimes the way he writes this stuff, as those sometimes are larger eggs. No kidding. Allow an extra half minute for them. And there you go. Boiled eggs. Soft boiled eggs. When properly cooked, eggs are done evenly through like any other food. This result may be obtained by putting the egg into a dish cover, and then pouring upon them boiling water. 2 quarts or more to a dozen of eggs. No kidding. Whatever covers them with boiling water. It's pretty simple. Keep them hot, not to boil, for 10 to 12 minutes. The heat of the water cooks the eggs slowly, evenly, and sufficiently, leaving the center of the yolk nice and firm. And the egg tastes as much richer and nicer as a fresh egg than a stale egg. So you're getting like soft boiled yolk in this. This is nice. Here we go. Scalloped eggs. Hard boiled 12 eggs. Slice them thinly in rings. in the bottom of a large, well-buttered baking dish. Place a layer of grated breadcrumbs. This is a good one. I like this one. Then one of the eggs cover with a bit of butter and sprinkle with pepper, cayenne pepper, and salt. Continue thus to blend these ingredients until the dish is full. Be sure, though, that the crumbs cover the eggs right to the top. So you're layering everything. Over the whole eggs bowls, pour a large teacup of sweet cream or Canadian milk and brown nicely in your heated oven. This is a nice recipe. You gotta try this one. Anyway, we're going on to the shired egg one. Set in the oven until quite hot, a comely dish, large enough to hold the number of eggs to be cooked, allowing plenty of room for each of the eggs, so you're not having them too close together, kind of like today. Melted in a small piece of butter and breaking the eggs carefully in a saucer, one at a time. Slip them into the hot dish. Sprinkle over them a small quantity of pepper and salt, and allow them to cook for 5 to 10 minutes. No, sorry. Cook 4 to 5 minutes. Delete the 10 minute. Too long. Add a tablespoon of cream for every 2 eggs. When the eggs are first slipped in, it is a great improvement. This is far more delicate than frying eggs. So a little more advanced for you guys is what they're trying to say. Or prepare the eggs the same and set them in a steamer over boiling water. They're usually served as individual dishes. There you go. That was shired eggs. Different, eh? Try it. Okay, scrambled eggs. Put a tablespoon of butter into a hot frying pan. Tip around so that it will touch all the sides of the pan. No kidding. Jesus. Having ready half a dozen eggs broken in a dish. Salt and peppered. Love that. Salt and pepper seems to be the main ingredient here in Canada. Love it. Remember, use Canadian ingredients. Support your local farmer. Okay, let's get back to them. So you're breaking all the eggs in a dish, salt and peppered it, turning them without beating into hot butter. Stirring them one way briskly for 5 or 6 minutes or until they are mixed. Be careful that they do not get too hard. Turn over toast. Put them on toast. Good. There you go. Scrambled eggs. Easy. Poached or dropped eggs. Have 1 quart of boiling water and 1 tablespoon of salt in a frying pan. Break the eggs one by one into a saucer and slide carefully into the salted water. Dash with a spoon a little water over the egg to keep the top white. The beauty of the poached egg is the yolk will be seen blushing through the white, which should only be just sufficiently hardened to form a transparent veil for the egg. It's like magic. Cook until the white is firm and lift out. It's art, actually. Beautiful. Cook until the white is firm and lift out with a griddle cake turner or whatever you can get them to bring them out without breaking it. And place on toast. There you go. Poached eggs or dropped eggs. I like the sound, right? Dropped eggs. Okay, here's the last one. Fried eggs. Break the eggs one at a time into a saucer and then slide them carefully off into the frying pan of butter. Mixed, dipping over the eggs to hot grease in spoonfuls and turn them over, frying both sides without breaking them. They probably require about 3 minutes for cooking. There you go. Fried eggs. We went through boiled eggs, soft boiled eggs, scalloped eggs, shired eggs, scrambled eggs, poached or dropped eggs, and fried eggs. Good morning from Chef Shock. Recipe on cooking eggs. Pretty simple. Morning breakfast for you. Goodbye.